Effective communication is vital in every field of professional and academic life, and written reports are one of the most common forms of conveying information. Reports are often used to present findings, analyze data, or recommend actions, and they must be clear, concise, and easy to follow. One of the key elements in making a report readable and accessible is the use of paragraphing. Paragraphs break down text into manageable chunks, helping readers understand the flow of information while also enhancing the overall structure and coherence of the document. In this video, we will explore why paragraphing is essential in written reports, focusing on its role in readability, organization, and emphasis, as well as its ability to improve both the writer's and reader's experience. One of the most fundamental reasons for using paragraphing in reports is to improve readability. Large blocks of unbroken text can be overwhelming for readers and can lead to confusion, disengagement, or misunderstanding. Paragraphing breaks down information into smaller, digestible pieces, allowing the reader to focus on specific points or sections of the report without becoming overwhelmed. Each paragraph should ideally focus on a single idea or point, which makes it easier for readers to follow the logic and flow of the report. By grouping related sentences together, paragraphs help readers see the connection between ideas and understand the overall message more clearly. For instance, in a report that discusses the financial performance of a company, one paragraph might focus on revenue, while another deals with expenses, and a third discusses net profit. This separation of ideas not only improves readability but also ensures that the reader does not confuse or mix up different concepts. Furthermore, paragraphing enhances the visual appearance of a report, making it less intimidating to read. When a reader encounters large blocks of text, their initial reaction may be to skim or skip over it. In contrast, well-paragraphed reports appear organized and approachable, encouraging careful reading and deeper engagement with the content. Paragraphing plays a crucial role in the organization of information within a report. Reports often cover a wide range of topics or aspects, and it is essential that this information be presented in a structured, logical manner. Proper use of paragraphs ensures that ideas are presented in a clear sequence, helping readers move from one concept to the next smoothly. Each paragraph should serve as a building block in the overall structure of the report. For example, an introductory paragraph sets the stage for what is to follow, while body paragraphs provide detailed explanations or analysis, and the concluding paragraph wraps up the discussion. This natural progression of ideas is easier for readers to follow when paragraphs are used effectively. Moreover, paragraphing helps writers to maintain a logical flow in their writing. By separating different ideas into distinct paragraphs, writers are encouraged to think more clearly about how their points relate to one another. This helps to ensure that each point builds upon the previous one in a coherent manner, making the report more persuasive and easier to understand. It also allows writers to avoid tangents or irrelevant information, as they are forced to focus on one idea at a time. Another important function of paragraphing is that it allows writers to emphasize key points. By isolating important ideas in their own paragraphs, writers can draw attention to these points and ensure that they are not lost in the middle of longer sections of text. This is particularly important in reports where certain findings or recommendations may be more critical than others. For example, in a report about a company's security weaknesses, a paragraph dedicated solely to the most significant vulnerability ensures that this issue receives the attention it deserves. If this point were buried within a longer paragraph discussing various aspects of security, it might be overlooked or not given the importance it warrants. Paragraphing also allows writers to create a sense of balance within the report. By giving each key idea or section its own paragraph, the writer can ensure that each topic receives an appropriate amount of attention, rather than one idea dominating the report at the expense of others. This creates a more balanced and fair representation of the information being presented. In professional settings, reports are often read by busy individuals who may not have time to read the entire document in detail. Paragraphing facilitates skimming and scanning, allowing readers to quickly identify the sections of the report that are most relevant to them. Readers can quickly scan through the headings and topic sentences of paragraphs to get a general sense of the report's structure and content. If they are particularly interested in a specific section, they can then read that paragraph in detail without having to wade through irrelevant information. This is especially useful in longer reports where readers may only be interested in certain findings or recommendations. By breaking the text into distinct paragraphs, writers also make it easier for readers to locate specific pieces of information within the report. Each paragraph serves as a signpost, guiding the reader through the document and helping them find what they are looking for more efficiently. Paragraphing not only benefits the reader, but also enhances the writer's focus during the writing process. Writing a well-structured report can be a complex task, especially when dealing with large amounts of information. By dividing the report into paragraphs, the writer is forced to think carefully about how to organize their thoughts and present information logically. This approach encourages the writer to focus on one idea at a time, which can improve the clarity and depth of the analysis. Instead of trying to cover too many points in one paragraph, the writer is more likely to fully develop each idea before moving on to the next. This leads to a more thoughtful and well-reasoned report. Moreover, using paragraphs helps writers avoid rambling or going off topic. When each paragraph is dedicated to a specific point, it becomes easier to stay focused and ensure that all information is relevant to the report's overall purpose. This not only improves the quality of the report, but also makes the writing process more efficient. Finally, the use of paragraphing in reports contributes to the overall sense of professionalism and credibility. A well-organized, clearly written report reflects positively on the writer and the organization they represent. It shows that the writer has taken the time to present their ideas carefully and thoughtfully, which can enhance the report's impact and persuasiveness. In contrast, a poorly paragraphed report can give the impression of carelessness or lack of attention to detail. It may suggest that the writer did not take the time to structure their thoughts properly, which can undermine the report's credibility. In professional environments, where reports are often used to make important decisions, this can have serious consequences. In conclusion, paragraphing is an essential tool for improving the clarity, organization, and professionalism of written reports. It enhances readability, emphasizes key points, and facilitates skimming and scanning, all of which make the report more accessible to readers. Moreover, paragraphing helps writers stay focused and present their ideas logically, ensuring that the report is clear, concise, and well-structured. Whether in academic, professional, or business contexts, the use of effective paragraphing is critical to creating reports that are not only informative, but also persuasive and impactful.